Cashmagnet Guru coming right at you on this fine Friday. Well, Friday in the U.S. It's Saturday elsewhere. Maybe Sunday somewhere. Saturday? I don't know. I don't get the whole time zone thing. But anyway, I just got this email today from Watchback, which, for anybody who hasn't used Watchback before, it's great. You just play some videos. You get credited with Perc points, or that's how I take it out. I think you can do it other ways. I don't know. I don't do that. But that's all coming to an abrupt end next July 25th, when the app will be shutting down. Oh, that's just really disappointing, because this has been a really nice earning app. You get an easy 250 points a day. They have drawings. A guy I know won $100. I believe it was last week from it. And you would get $100 for watching episodes. Wow. I've never watched an episode. I do occasionally listen to the news on it, just for giggles. But it's going away. But it's going to get replaced. Now, exactly, Amazon Fire connected TV devices. Now, I know Swagbucks did a thing with Roku, and I think they didn't last very long doing that. I think they did some big changes. But it kind of sounds like that's what this is going to be, I believe. You know, for the ones that have the Amazon Fire Stick stuff, yeah, that's pretty good. I don't have an Amazon Fire Stick. I do use a streaming media box. So I'm a little bit curious how this is going to work. I'm going to assume for my setup, it's not going to work, even though I do have, through my smart TV, I do have the Amazon app. So they're going to offer full-length TV shows and movies. We'll see what that really entails, and what they're actually going to, pay on this. Now, I do use Perc and I do use Swagbucks. The majority of my stuff absolutely is Cashmagnet, but I'm not going to limit myself just to Cashmagnet when these other apps are paying. So I'm definitely going to be trying to get as much out of Watchback in the next less than 30 days as I can. So, but the problem after that is what they're doing is you watch 5 TV shows or movies a month on the new Watchback, and you receive a Fandango promo code valid towards 1 movie ticket each month. And that's during a promotion period. So, I'm not a big moviegoer. So that would definitely be probably a gift for somebody. So it's going to stop functioning on June 25th. You can redeem out of your Perc account until September 23rd. All points will expire September 23rd. Now, I'm wondering if they're going to. Here's where they explain this. So, weekly streak bonuses and weekly sweepstakes will all end on June 3rd, which is a major bummer. That was actually pretty nice. So, that's where it's really going to die, is June 3rd, apparently, if I'm reading this right. Those are the only way I earn points. You know, the daily bonus, 10 videos, 250 points, and the feature episodes, 100. I just went through, I think, 3 or 4 last night of those feature episodes. Oh, will continue. I'm sorry, until June 25th. I guess I need to read this a little. Feature episodes, monthly bonus, weekly streak bonus, and weekly sweepstakes will all end on June 3rd. The daily bonus, 10 videos, and featured episode bonus, 100 points, will continue until June 25th. So they're taking out some of the higher paying stuff out, but you know, you're still getting the 250 a day, which, I mean, that is nice. So unfortunately, this just kind of shows, you know, the dynamics of what's going on with the whole phone farming thing. You know, we've seen apps come and go, and unfortunately, this was one of the better apps, and it's now basically dying. Unless you know, people like the movie tickets. So, and you know, we've seen Perc off and on be passive, non-passive. You know, what's really going to happen there? Let's go over some of the for people who do not who are not familiar with Perc. That's not what I wanted. Let's try. Okay, so these are some of the Perc apps. I do the scratch just for the daily bonus. Perc TV, you know, runs fairly decent. Perc TV Live runs pretty awesome for me most of the time. I do not run the Perc Pop quiz, and I can't actually tell you why. I don't remember. Perc Word. Sometimes you can get it to run passively for extended period of times. It's pretty good. Now they're not showing. Let's see if I can get it to show some more of the apps. Oh, it's just not doing it for me. There are a couple of more Perc apps. Let's see, Perc. What's it called? Drawing a blank. Perc app trailers. That's another one. And that used to be really, really good. Now you have to click, or at least I've been having to click. And I don't do that. You know, that's why I set up my Cashmagnet farm, so I don't have to click anything anymore. App Redeem, not passive, pays really good. Others have it set up so they don't have to click, but other things do click. I'm not going to go over that aspect of it. There's plenty of other YouTubers out there that will get into the kind of like conning, working the game more. I shouldn't say conning. I am going to use the word conning because, you know, they're really cheating the system more than the rest of us actually do. So, Viggle's the other one. Viggle, when it runs well, it's awesome. I do use Centennial when I run it. So, I mean, those are the apps that I use. I'm pretty busy. I don't click on, apps. Cashmagnet keeps me pretty busy and is making a pretty good income. Supplemental income, I should say. That being said, that's a perfect segue into the next situation. I put out a video yesterday about don't download the Perc beta. Well, I sent Cashmagnet an email, about the update and said, hey, what's going on because my earnings are bad. And what happened was they had an issue with one of the minor advertisers. And which that is going to get resolved sometime early next week. So bear with them. Bear with the kind of sorted, not great income in the next 3 to 5 days. I really hate when Cashmagnet puts out a 3 to 5 day time frame. We all know about their time frames. Hopefully, they're really going to be, spot on 3 to 5 days. Hopefully, it'll just be 3. So, and I've noticed a pretty big hit to my earnings, and that's about a quarter. And you can see the hit to my earnings right here. 1436. That's almost a third off. I have not redone my phones this afternoon. Been too busy. My total's usually $21, $22. When they came out with the last beta, I was making initially I was making around $25, but that dropped off. So this is with about an hour and a half to go for the day. So I probably have a bunch of phones that are on the zero bug right now. I did take care of them. I think about 10 hours ago or so. So I'm just going to lump through it. I know it stinks, especially right at the end of the month, to deal with this. One thing is people are reporting on the Facebook group that February payments have started coming out. One of the members reported getting March payments. Well, I got one of my February payments. I got a February 17th payment. Oddly enough, I did not get my February 23rd payment. I thought that was kind of strange. Usually when I get payments, it's for the whole month and part of into March. But that's not the case. I tell you guys all the time, I'm not worried about payments. And if you're going to worry about payments, I'm not going to tell you. I mean, that's up to you. Cashmagnet is behind. They're constantly behind, but they constantly pay every month too. I was just paid on the 1st of May. So, they haven't missed a month for me. I'm not concerned about that one bit. As far as the beta, what they said was they did a little work on the zero bug. I don't notice any difference. If anything, I noticed an uptick on the number of zero bugs. Do I recommend the beta? I don't know. If you only have 4 phones, yeah, maybe. I'm going to have to look at. Really, honestly, no. I would say because I saw the uptick on the zero bug, I wouldn't recommend it right now. Maybe I'll do a video next week and we'll see if I'm still experiencing, a higher than normal level of the zero bug. and we'll go from there. So, okay, well, I'm sorry that Watchback only has less than 30 days of its life left, which really stinks. I know there's some new apps that like Tech Hustler and my buddy Soda Free have done some testing on. We'll shoot their links at the bottom. Both great guys. They're way into more of the phone farming than I am. I mainly stick with I do just stick with Perc, Swagbucks, and Cashmagnet, of course. But they branch out. So hopefully, sorry for the bad news. But hopefully that kind of clears that up about the earnings. I don't expect the drop to be permanent. I really don't. I know some of the people on the fringe are going to be mad and say, "Oh, I quit." Well, these are the same people that have probably quit 3 or 4 times. And while they quit, others just expand. So, all right. Hope you all have a great weekend, and be sure to like and subscribe and ring that bell to get notified when I put up a video. So, see y'all. Take care.